This is Eddie Silva for the St. Louis Symphony blog, and you see stage manager Bruce Morning moving some stands around. We have a great big orchestra. You see in the back there's the rows for the chorus, which will be here this evening for rehearsal, but this is the afternoon rehearsal with just the musicians alone of Mahler Symphony No. 2, and I am here with Concertmaster David Halen. David, thank you for being on Video Blog today. Tell me, why do orchestra musicians love playing Mahler so much?
For me, the first time I played Mahler too, it was almost like I suddenly understood why my calling was to be a musician. Because it's, if you ever question faith, or you ever question whether or not there is something more, that you just need to hear this music once in your lifetime, live, and for me, I have to say, ideally, it's being on a stage in the midst of humanity, and the culmination of the musical monument that's created by this work. By the time you listen to all 90 minutes of it, it flies by, because it explains so much of what we're about as people, so much of what we're capable of in terms of creating beauty, something far beyond what any of us individually can accomplish.
So if you're searching for meaning, come to the St. Louis Symphony this weekend.
You know, it's hard to put it into words, and that's precisely why you did it with music.
Thank you so much, David. The orchestra is just getting back on stage. We're getting the call for David Robertson will be taking the podium in a moment. I just wanted to give you a sense of the scale of the Mahler Symphony No. 2 orchestra. I'm sitting here in where the chorus is going to be sitting upstage. We have two pair of timpani. We have tuba, full complement of double basses, two harps. Mahler loves harps. And as you'll see, all the brass you can imagine, all the strings. And you'll see percussion over here, but that is not all the percussion. There's also a number of musicians that are off stage. And David has just appeared. The orchestra has just completed the first rehearsal of Mahler Symphony No. 2, and as they take a break and await the chorus to come this evening, I won't be here for the chorus, Jonathan Reycraft, who is of the trombone section of the St. Louis Symphony, has said that he has a few words to say about Mahler, and the Mahler Second Symphony in particular. Jonathan, take it away.
I do. Mahler is one of my composers, one of my favorite composers, and many brass players' favorite composers. In fact, it's largely the reason why I chose to pursue a field in orchestral as an orchestral trombonist.
Really?
And yeah, absolutely. It was the Mahler's Third Symphony that kind of like caused me to want to work toward getting into an orchestra.
It's Mahler that led your life astray.
It is. It was Wagner first, but then Mahler kind of sealed the deal, so to speak. Just talking about Mahler's, like, the way Mahler writes, he deals in the extremes of emotion a lot, and a great example of that is when the opening of the symphony starts. There's these threatening strings. It's just, and to contrast with that, a lot of the strings and the brass later on, we play this much more sublime almost music. And I like to think of Mahler as being sentimental and nostalgic. Get to the Resurrection after Christine Brewer, who we're always so lucky to have sing with us this week. She kind of opens the sky to the last movement, which is where the Resurrection begins.